Hi, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hussein Ahmed, and today we'll be talking about literature. What is literature? Definition of literature, types of literature, significance of literature, and of course, the importance of literature to the society and people. Before I comment, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification icon so you will always get updated whenever I post a new video. Now we're going to start with what is literature. Now, over time, people tend to misunderstand what literature means. Some people feel literature is mere texts, mere novels, mere poetry collections. But no, it's not like that actually. Literature is a reflection of society. Literature have different definitions. Literature is a concrete understanding of society as well as an abstract understanding of society. Now, under literature, we have a definition we call a reflection of society. There is another definition that is literature is the mirror of a society. Now, what do we mean? This means you use literature to understand what is happening in the society. As a mirror, which is a reflection, you use literature to represent what is happening in the society currently or in the past. You use literature to define time. This is what it basically means. So you use literature abstractly in terms of writing and concretely in terms of fine art. We have two types of literature. And these two types of literature are also segmented into another concept that we call abstract and concrete. Now, these two types are called material literature and non-material literature. Now, the material literature are the concrete literature, while the non-material literature are the abstract literature. Now, with this abstract and concrete, you can come to deduce from noun definition, where we have abstract noun and concrete noun. You can deduce that concrete are those things that you can feel and see, while abstract are those things that you know they exist and you feel them, but you can neither see them nor can you touch them. But of course, you can see the spellings of abstracts. Now, material literature are those works that you always see. Your textbooks, your novels, your short story collections, your poetry collections, your literature artworks, like artifacts that you have in museums, in libraries, in companies. Those are material literature. Now, non-material literatures are those works of literature that you don't see. For instance, music. When you sing, you are performing literature. We also have poetry. When you perform poetry, you are exercising literature. When you rap, you are exercising literature. And now I'll let you know why it's important to know these types of literature. Now, people listen to music, and under music, we have the R&B, we have pop, we have rock music. R&B stands for reggae and blues, while rap can also be seen as rhythm and pop. That's rap. Now, these are the kinds of literature that are non-material. You don't see them, but they perform as oral literature, as verbal literature, as voice literature. This is the importance of knowing types of literature, so you can dissect between literatures that you can see and those ones that you cannot see. Like I said, artifacts, books, novels, textbooks, children literature that you can see, those are material literature. But those works of literature that you cannot see, those are non-material literature. Now, this is the importance of knowing the types of literature, the two types of literature. Now, what are the features of literature? We have criticism. In literature, you understand how much of criticism you can do. We have various theories that you can use in translating a book, which is going to come in later classes. Under features of literature, we also have narration. in most literary works, what exists is narration. What you describe is narration. In stories, in poetry, in drama, what you do, you are narrating a story. But the way you arrange the story determine if it's poetry, if it's prose, or if it's drama. These are some of the features of literature. Also, in literature, you find the feature of societal reflection. You find society happening right before your eyes in literature. Now, this comes, of course, to the significance of literature in the society and to people. Now, literature is used to understand a particular set of people. Literature's relevance cannot be underemphasized, and this is because you use literature to reflect how much of pain or how much of celebratory mood you have for your society. You use literature to judge what is the level of societal reform or what is the level of socio-political issues in the society. And you do this by expressing them in music, by expressing them in poetry, by expressing them in stories, by expressing them in a whole lot of various material and non-material kind of literature. This is also a significance of literature. And again, there is also a very important significance of literature, which is tracing back to history and representation of history. Now, history has always been an archive for people. History has always been a means of going back to what you are ignorant of. History has always been a means of going to library and seeking knowledge of what you never knew. The advantage of literature, the significance of literature here is for you to go back to history or foundation and know exactly where you stand in the society and know exactly the meaning of concepts that you have no knowledge of and give you insights into what your knowledge is having a vacuum space for. Now, this and more are the significance of literature. Now, we have what we call genres of literature. These genres help us in understanding the broad concept of literature. There are three. We have prose, we have poetry, and we have drama. Now, we are not going to talk about these genres in this class. We are going to do that in our next class. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification icon so that when I upload my next video on the genres of literature, you are not going to miss it. Thank you for watching.